got a new chain for the CS-4010. This is a full chisel, Lazer 3/8 low pro chain. These fancy gold links, which probably do nothing, but I think it should cut pretty good. It feels pretty dull out of the box, or out of the package. So we're gonna see how it cuts out of the box, and then I'm gonna sharpen it up, maybe give it a little adjustment, and then we're gonna retest it. Let's go. So I got some freshly mixed 91, and I cleaned up the starter cover because it was all caked. Looks pretty new now. Should get a little better cooling now because this whole front part was all clogged. So off with the semi-chisel Oregon chain. On goes the full chisel. Lazer. That looks pretty cool. It looks cool, but how well does it cut? Let's find out. So initial impressions on the first few cuts is it's pretty dull, and the amount of stretch is pretty crazy for a new chain, but it's German material in quotation marks. So the only reason I got this chain is I was wanting a full chisel steel, the steel Pico Super, which is their 3/8 low pro full chisel chain without safety links, just like this chain, but they don't make those anymore apparently, because I called a few shops and they all come with bumper links and all this nonsense on the cutter that just slows it down. So I just use some basic Oregon files and guide, flat file and depth gauge, and that's all you need to sharpen up your chain. So just to give you an idea how this chain comes, needs a little adjustment. So I just did 4 passes on each raker with the file. If you go too far all at once with these small saws, you kind of mess up the chain because it doesn't have enough power to pull through. And so I did 8 passes with my file and gauge on each tooth. Let's see how it cuts now. Let's try and find some larger wood up in this cut block. So this is the tree I have in mind, but the bottom part of it looks all rotten and there's a lot of big black ants on it. So I don't know. Let's go look at them. Do I cut into this tree? Because I do not want to get swarmed by these things. these ants. Well, I'm gonna get a few cuts off and then that'll do it for the video. So that's going to do it for this video. Initial impressions, cuts pretty good. I think over time with 4 or 5 sharpens it's going to cut a little bit faster. I'm also up in the mountains here around 1600 feet elevation, so this saw is going to cut a little bit slower. Thanks for watching.